I. That Envy Dance emote is a lot of fun. Okay. Back to Tales of Yelling our attack names. Now, on our last episode, we had the heroic scene where Law jumped in front of the main supervillain to shield them from Rinwell's attacks. And when asked what he was doing, he replied, "I don't know." Truly, faulty writing. It was absolutely ridiculous. Oh, we'll let the anime intro play. Yeah, it was not a good scene at all. We've pretty much resolved that Shion is our favorite character because Rinwell's whole thing is that this super villain lady who just turned a whole area, like a whole group of people from this area that they're in, into a lake, because they can do that. When they feed people this magic fruit enough times, it just turns them into liquid energy. It's very silly. But that happened, and Rinwell was like, "You're that bitch that annihilated my family." And Law all jumps in the way to protect the villain and is like, "Don't hate her." Like, well, in the villain, like, in Rinwell's defense, I think it's okay to hate somebody that killed your family. Right? There she is. She's right there. I don't think we met that guy yet with the hair. Oh, and there's that assassin guy that beat us up. Oh, there was a lot that happened the last time we played this. Kisara continues to be kind of annoying. Edgelord McEdge. True. The assassin. Anime says you can't hate because reasons. Yeah, I'm sure that there are some reasons for this. Oh, also, we've discarded our armor, and now we're back in this.
We should be able to cook here.
That's enough out of you, Kisara. So... It seems like we actually... fairly thoroughly went through this area. Would it be worth it to go back and fight some enemies again? Maybe. We could go on a little side grind just to warm up back into Tales of Arise. Look at those water effects. Oh my goodness.
Ow! Pierce evil! It's far enough! Burn it down! Raging storm! Water! Hear my call! Double demon fang! Eagle assault! It's almost too strong! Split it open! Be my guest!
Oh, that's right.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! 10 of them.
Yeah, well, if we get too close to a body of water, I have a feeling she's going to.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
No escape! No further! I'm only getting Dragon Form! I can carve through armor! You're mine! Double demon away! Try this! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Dragon Form! Here now! Demons descend!
Well then, let's keep moving.
I wanted to change... I don't really like Sonic Thrust that much. Let's see if we can replace that for something else. Yes, Owain would love... the name calling of every attack. Shockwave Slash is a new move that we could try that.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm not done. Break it, does it. Swallow blade. No escape.
Is it in this airborne?
Oh, Shockwave Slash is kind of neat.
Swallow blade. First take it. Freeze. Why can't they keep it still?
Not on my watch!
No sooner set. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Use the healing wave.
Double demon fang. I'll finish you here and now. Anything you want. Shockwave flash.
Looks like we got them all.
Alright, let's camp just to restore our stats again, then we'll proceed. We got a couple fights out of the way.
Better get everything ready for tomorrow.
I don't think we've seen Kisara make an omelet
This
yet.
looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
What is going on?
We'd best get ready.
He doesn't like the sound of polishing? Yeah. There we go. We got the Chief Chef title. Increased normal attack limit. Oh, that's pretty good.
Shall we get moving?
Yeah.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Right! We were supposed to be heading to a port.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
I'll be taking this. Okay. Really good AoE healing item. Who left these mackerels in his chest? Unthinkable.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous
Your
it will
who
be.
from your what?
Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
Why are you offering to help us? I guess we won't ask questions. Yeah. That's my jib.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Okay.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go grab a sweater before we do this. I'm like oddly cold. Ugh. Fever? COVID. No, no, no. I don't think I have a fever. Plus, I don't feel like sick. I just feel like out of energy. I think my body's just run down.
Hold that pose long
Oh
enough.
boy, time for a bunch of skits.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right.
You love the main character's outfit?
Yes.
Just some
How much
rags.
do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
We can see
It's
his
safe to
chest,
assume they
so
know everything.
I decided to
Though I
keep
know
it.
not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from.
Really, Mars?
It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill.
Well, I haven't lost my taste.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
And I'm just
You
tired.
must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless.
I don't think I have a fever.
Seen that something like the hollow.
I think it's just chilly in here because I decided to put my window fan in the window, and it's only
Is becoming
60
the
out.
Sovereign of Rena really that important to the lords?
Of course.
And stuffiness is
The
just.
greatest prize
I always have
in their
stuffy.
eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to
Ja.
as utterly
I think it's just a
simple as it
hangover,
is.
yeah. Personally,
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way
I
I
don't usually get hungover,
I'm
but
worried
today
that the
I'm
only
kind of
reason
like.
I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on
Oh,
your
hello,
own
Ifrit.
kind and
Back.
choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we
Um.
just Danans?
A curious choice.
Yeah,
of
I just
words.
always have a
Did
stuffy
what you
nose.
see in
Like,
Mahawk
it doesn't even
Star
have to be
give you that
allergy
hard?
season.
What Deadheim did
I
to
just
that city?
I'm always
He didn't
congested.
liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
Yeah.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon.
The ears are
versus
pretty
Ren.
fitting, aren't they, Matt?
There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer.
Oh no, here
That
comes
much I
Kettle.
have decided.
Well, that sure was a hoot, talking to you, Dohalim.
Do you think Law is okay?
Well, you
If you're
shot him
worried, why
several
don't you ask
times.
him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
Remember,
We all have
her
things we prefer to
glasses
keep
that
to
she was
ourselves,
wearing?
Manuel. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode.
Kettle.
But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahawk Star has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
She had enough?
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer.
Yeah.
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right.
Hell, you know, Kevin's
And if
gonna
I
be
had
home.
to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
There.
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you.
Oh.
I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully
Do it
for
again?
me, okay?
Here.
You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
No.
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
You know, Rinwell's whole build-up about, like, it was supposed to be like a betrayal, but it wasn't even really a betrayal. It was just like... she was focused on avenging her family? I don't feel like that's something that she should have to apologize for. Felt like a weak betrayal to me.
Me much further, you'll go over.
Slash not a betrayal at all.
Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ocean.
Can't see because I got
The
these
ocean?
sunglasses on.
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and we, its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot.
The gasp.
And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Don't hold on to him too tight. You're gonna, like, destroy his flesh.
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No.
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask
What?
keeps you from remembering why
It's
you
the
have
mask?
in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little.
How about we take the mask off?
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only two
Ridiculous.
lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can...
Kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon.
That scene where she grabbed his hand
I
was
never
so
could have made it this
forced.
far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including...
Good evening, Dots.
especially you, Alphen.
We're,
Don't worry
cutscene
about
city on the
We're
boat right
friends,
now.
After all.
Yeah, we are.
Alright, let's go waste our time talking to Law. Saved Law and
I
Kisara
took a
for
look around
last.
inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is
A
different.
dull rando.
I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I
Yeah,
could have
like
done.
if you hadn't assaulted him
No
on
matter
sight
how
when
much I
we
put it
saw
back,
him,
I'm
and
still
then
no
got him
closer to
captured,
finding any answers.
that was your fault.
And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do?
No.
Or did I just end up making things harder for her?
For everyone,
Such a
yes.
screw up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Well, at least that one was short. Alright, where's Kisara? Oh, is she sick?
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadime.
The whole reason I started
That
fighting
is
back was
correct,
because of
Dots.
my
At
anger
least
the
one character
atrocities
needs
of
to be
Red Rule.
seasick on a boat.
Back then, all I had to worry
And
about
one
was
character has to
fighting
be
the
really
Renans
bad
for
at
the sake
cooking.
of the
Also,
Dads.
one character has to have
Then
an
I met Shion,
insatiable
people of
appetite.
Menacia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadime.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadime for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan
It's okay,
people,
you guys. Deadime is a
but that
lake
won't
now,
undo
so...
300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadime's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadime wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home
Oh, thank
and the people of
goodness we
Menancia
finished.
are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence.
Does every
I
character
suppose
here have a dead
even
relative
now,
at this point?
Many people still do.
I feel like that
And then,
is the truth.
there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
Ugh, I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Yeah, no problem.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Let me just do this real quick, you guys. Are we there yet?
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
What the?
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think
Ship
you'll be able to
dungeon.
flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that happens in a lot of boss fights. They just keep killing themselves, and I'm out of revival items. I'm like, well, I guess we're doing this by ourselves. Mobile Fortress.
Shion,
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
Well,
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out? Now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
oh, that might be a Kevin coming, Kittle.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute...
Yeah, we took off the angry
That
glasses
map of
because
yours,
she
it
had
was
her,
shattered
like,
by a blow
moment
from
of
Baltham
betrayal,
when you
which
fought
wasn't
back
even
in
really a
Calabria,
betrayal.
correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Maybe it'll
Only he who first
come
faces
off
the
if I
night
keep fighting.
catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay, sure. Sure, Jan. Alright, let's go. What do we got here? 3 life bottles. Okay, that is a gold mine and a half that we just came upon.
Right, here goes! Bring him down! It's over! I can carve through armor! This one's all mine! It's denied! You picked the wrong
I'm the
fight!
true gunslinger around here. Get toasty!
Get toasty!
Now!
Leave the ensnaring to me. In a bind?
Here I come!
Look sharp! Lightning blade!
They killed the other guy? I didn't even engage him.
Our work is done here. Let's
Done.
move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I won't forgive you!
These fists have got your name on them!
Not in your dreams! I'll have to take my revenge on you!
I see one, eh?
I'll crush you!
He's able to do his mystic art already? What the heck? It like didn't have the little cutscene where it shows him
Be my guest.
I'll smash you!
going into the boosted mode.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay, cool. We'll take it.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Maybe. Alright, did we miss any items in here? No. Free lettuce. What's this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Reveal? Hold on, this one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almadria's traps. Crap, so what do we do? If I could manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it, maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot. Oh, so you mean use my CP to have Rinwell get rid of it? And there you have it.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
That whole, like, on-map animation thing is so funny. Ooh, she learned Hydration Orb.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Aqua!
It's over. No further. You're mine. Look sharp. Lightning blade. Onward and upward. What's this thing?
Ooh, almost 3,000 gold as well. Wow, no enemies protecting this? Oh, it was just some tomatoes. Womp womp.
Go no further!
Demon Fang.
I'll smash you!
My shield. You're mine. Win.
No shield can stand up to these.
You know what I should do? I should go back to the arena, and I should clear out, the novice section for most of the characters. Maybe after this dungeon, that's what we'll focus on, because we get titles for doing that.
Let's refrain from...
Yeah, I mean, the recommended level was 25. And I actually really struggled in Alphin's because all of his bonus attacks do damage to himself. So without somebody to, like, support and heal, I was like, oh, uh-oh. I might have to wait until we're a little, like, higher level. I want to say I was, like, level 24 when we did that, though, so... Double Demon Fang!
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Whoa! So much gold. Okay.
Go no further!
You got I can carve through wood.
You're finished!
Severing web. I won't show you any mercy.
Far enough!
Double demon fang. Commander of heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! Radiant
Rising. This one's all mine.
out of ammo! Radiant
Not today.
Here, let me help.
We require a hand.
Weak now!
Swallow blade.
Redwell, astral energy! Full throttle!
Elephants was the toughest? Oh,
Certainly
dang.
not bad.
So we
No
started with the hard
complaints here.
one.
Go no further! Go lightning condense!
In a bind. Double demon fang.
You think that shield will save you?
Shockwave flash. Strike. You picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Pistol. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet and this is the power of the blazing sword.
That wasn't corny at all.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Armor won't save you. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
I'll heal you all!
Double demon fang.
In the wind! I'm on it! Eagle dive! I can only rely on my This one's mine! It was nice work right here. Let me help.
Devastation.
I really owe you one.
Rising Phoenix. Double demon fang.
I'm just getting started.
Ignite.
See what happened there as you crossed it.
Double demon fang. Infernal turret.
Ow.
Double Eternal Shockwave flash. You're mine. You're finished. Here I come. Scarlet blade.
Lost my
Infernal turret.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Oh, okay. So the red ones are stronger than
Any injuries?
the others. Access key.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
If only we'd seen an elevator. Orange gel. Each gel. Look who's there. It's Kitty Cat K. Evan.
Watch and learn, kitten.
Little
Huh?
help.
Oh. Were you gonna say I should? That's right, the bad cat himself is home.
I'll trip it up. Here I come. Burn in hell. Do it.
Get toasty!
Get toasty! Huh?
Here
Double
goes!
demon fang.
Not on my watch!
Not on my watch!
You going?
I'm not done.
Uh-oh, that's Cattery.
Double demon fang.
Here! Super slot! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
I'm a little under the weather all day today. Ooh, fancy new spells for Rinwell. Yeah, I had to put on a sweater because I was cold.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. These don't seem like...
Go no further!
I see one, eh? Not today.
Leave the chargers to me!
Take down their defenses. Oh my lord!
Denied!
Got flyers.
I've got this! Thank you! Marksman handle! Armor won't
Oh
save
no!
you! Glacial
Flash
Bang.
shield.
Here's the evil!
Try this.
Dance in the wind! Freeze Lancer! Do it! My shield! Astral energy!
Say no more. Double demon fang.
Raging star! Hardball ready! In here!
Shockwave slot.
More for the stockpile!
Eagle
Lightning
dive.
descent!
Shockwave slot.
Thunderblade!
Shockwave Strike kind of reminds me of Sidekick.
Where are you going?
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Take this. This one's all mine. Burn it hell.
No way! Raging star! Here's the evil!
No further.
Celestial runner!
Severing wing.
Light laser!
Devastation. I'm on it.
Mega ray! Back to the fray! Denied!
Now you see what I can do.
It's over.
Oh wow, we lost all of our brave progress.
Lightning condemned! Freeze laser! Cover the capture! Here's a healing arc! Raging
I really owe you one.
spread! Hard selected! Arctic waterfall! Seal! Reload! More for the standard kill!
This one's all mine.
Now! Eagle order!
You picked the wrong one. Severing wing.
Do it!
Devastation.
Get toasty!
Burn strike.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, oh, we almost have the full diamond or
I
whatever.
remember seeing instruments
completed the
just
shape.
like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
We won.
Happy.
That food there looks pretty tasty.
Yep, we can fix that new recipe with it.
I eagerly await the final result.
How was work, Kevin?
No choice. Severing wing. Devastation.
Dreams!
Can't get out of this. Here I come.
It's a duel of the arts!
Straight up.
Reload!
You're mine.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job well done, truly!
Forward blade.
Do it!
Burn.
Eagle flash! Do it! Lock!
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Lunar corruption!
Double demon fang.
Now you see what I can
Do
do.
it! We'll see about that! This one's got your name on it!
To action.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Ah.
That enemy looks strong.
Whoa! What is that? Oh, it's one of these!
Let me know if you need healing.
Oh yeah, this thing was pretty strong.
A showdown between blade and fist. That's what I get.
Devastation is not it.
I never miss. Hey, Xeon, astral energy, full throttle. Here's a healing arc. Not in your dreams. Annihilation.
In a vine?
I'm on fire. Radiant storm.
Double demon fang! Severing wind! Devastation! I know you are.
Thunder field.
You're mine!
Radiant
Blade!
freaking
Try
dump it.
this! Turret! It's on! Wind! Devastation! Rising Phoenix!
Now you see what I can do.
I'm not done!
Uh-oh.
Healing It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
No one got Stella.
Here, let me help.
Double demon fang!
Arctic waterfall!
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! You're mine!
This one's mine! Now for something special!
Eternal devastation! Sharply slash!
Oh shit.
You alright?
Oh, there goes Law.
Double demon fang!
Oh, there goes me.
Watch and learn, kitten!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I'll show you just how
I'll leave it
strong
to you.
my arms really are! First aid!
I owe you one. Devastation! You picked the wrong
I may
fight!
have bit off more than I can chew.
Stay away from my friends!
Ready to go!
Law just keeps dying.
From here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Hydration orb!
Yeah, I don't have enough.
Lightning condensed! Searing flame! Reload!
Double demon fang!
Oh god.
I'm all stocked up! I'm raging
Double demon fang!
Oh shit.
I'll tear you apart!
Oh my god, the KO.
You paid for that!
Wow.
Energy!
And then Kisara's move becomes available. Unthinkable.
Right. That's done!
Okay, life bottle on me.
Raging cascade! Downfall! Hear my call!
Let's... Hold on. Law, you're out.
Where are you going? In here. More going in. It's time to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Double demon fang!
Celestial freeze laser. In here.
That's dumb. Ah, it teleports behind you and then stuns you.
Pierce evil.
Ugh.
Everything in armor is all mine. Tiger blade. Now you see what I can do. Lion cowl.
I owe you one. Double demon fang! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Oh, that thing is obnoxious. That costs so many resources to kill. I'm also out of CP because of that thing. Raise somebody's attack. Ooh. Elemental defense. Max HP up. You can leave this dungeon? That's funny. know. We actually maybe should do that. Wow, Law has no defense. You had to leave a few times? I see.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
The good thing about this is,
This'll make us even more formidable.
it's all just off the elevator, which is near the entrance, so I can kind of see what you're talking about. What was that just happened? Oh, I wanted to check equipment. Nice, okay. I'm not sure which level I came from the first time. Was that level 1? Yes. Yeah, why don't we go back? Oh, you can just fast travel out. Well, I used an orange gel, so we might as well do a couple battles with the CP.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
Get lost! Engaging! Tear you apart! Look at that Colin Hurricane! I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Yeah, Etir, I was cold. So I put on a sweater. Annihilation! Etir, let's play some Tales of Arise tonight. What do you think?
I've used a bit too much healing.
Yeah. So if we were gonna go back... I can fast travel to the wharf. Oh, it's 1,000,000,000 degrees where you are. Yeah, it's like 60 and it's been overcast and kind of
We've reached our destination.
chilly all day. Okay. So we actually have money for... I mean, somehow we have money. What should we even work on first? Updating everybody's weapons? This is very expensive. But I guess the good part is,
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
now we're up to date. $2,000 HP. Yeah, I think we buy a bunch of those. Happy Bottle greatly increases the battle chain bonus gauge. That is neat. Oh, updated armor for Alphen. Buy a couple peach gels for now.
You can never be too prepared.
And let's cook something that will help us heal CP after battle. Heal CP after battle.
Thanks for waiting.
Grill us
Eat as
some
much as
fish,
you like.
Kisara. That's so funny that they let you exit that. They're like, yeah, we're infiltrating this boat and we're gonna take out Almadria. Oh, but if you want to go back to the inn, that's fine too. Okay, before we go and do that again, I will be right back. Give me just a second.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Where are you?
Back. Wasn't sure if the game would let you. It's just nice that you can back out. Yeah, it is. It's just, this kind of was brought up the first time that we played, where people were like, the CP system is kind of silly, and it is, because you can use up all of your CP in one fight.
We're going in.
And then it's just like, oh, cool. And the items are so expensive to replenish.
No further. It's over. Swallow blade. Pull back. Double demon fire.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Okay. Kind of like the idea of the CP system, making you manage resources, but yeah, I think in the end,
Our
kind
work
of...
is done here.
Yeah, it's an incredibly limiting mechanic.
Out of our way!
Yeah, and that's the main problem, is that the DLC makes it not an issue? That's pretty grimy.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That, like, opens up a whole other can of worms, doesn't it? Like the monetization of video games.
Get toasty!
I mean, it's always been a topic that we had to consider, because this is the age of DLC, but like...
Stronger.
Have we been to L2 yet? We have not. Oh, there's an owl somewhere here?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
Well, you see, we could just fast
This isn't
travel
all
if we,
Madria's doing.
destroy
You
the
mean
engine.
she didn't
So
build
it's
this?
actually foolproof.
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels
You mean
used
like
to go
Star
to and
Ocean?
from Lenegus?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegus and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
Now that is an
You mean to
unsettling
tell me we've got
emote.
even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Is there a problem, Rinwell?
I can carve through all. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Demon Fang. You shouldn't have messed with me.
Don't get careless.
moment.
We can use the power of prosopagnation against them? To what end, Mars?
Go no further! You'll soon see about that!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Woo! There is so much money in this dungeon.
Out of our way!
A rebel.
You!
My deal. Try harder. Now. Eat dirt. We're not ready.
Never miss!
Do it!
Double demon fang.
Frozen!
Hammer!
My turn.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Double demon fang.
Not on my watch!
Not on my watch.
Take this. Talent storm. Eternal devastation. You're finished.
What's this?
Yeah, give him some Gemini Aqua.
Burn it up. You won't make a fool of me. Here I come. Devastation. Soda.
Frozen Lock?
Now you see what I can do. In a bind.
Welcome back.
You're mine.
We are infiltrating a boat.
On your knees. Double demon fang.
Where are you going?
You missed the anime one-on-one conversations with each party member while we were also on a boat. Fell asleep at some point in FF10-2, the classic. Yes, indeed. Yeah, basically we started grinding in 10-2 because the floor 100 boss is absolutely terrifying. Okay. What were we saving up for her? Faster AG recovery seems very good, so we'll do that. What are we waiting on here? Items collected? Owls met. Novice solo training grounds. Right, the training grounds. Let's get faster AG recovery on her, too. Yeah, we hit floor 100, and the boss destroyed me, so we need to just... we're doing the creature tournament cups for grinding levels. And we're also gonna get a higher level Lulu that can hopefully just save us. We got KO prevention anywhere? Oh, you see the cat? Yeah, she's chilling. She's being a good girl tonight. Ooh, increased normal attack limit. E2 says, hey, Kevin, Pikachu. Said, hey, chick. Yeah, if everything goes well, we could probably beat 10-2 the next stream. I'll probably play 10-2 during the day tomorrow. Depending on how I'm feeling.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
Eater said LOL, but I think she's low-key insulted that you called her a nugget.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Ow!
This one's got your name on it. Here's a healing on.
Double Demon Fang! E-tier.
Take this! It's over!
Do it, sleep now. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
I'll stop your life!
Our work is done here.
Okay, hold a moment.
I'm right behind.
Don't be mean!
Natural vests? It's even better than the thing that I bought for him. Holy crap. Okay, where's the owl? Let's listen for the hooing. You hear that?
Where are you?
Found you! Butterfly wings. They're so big! What? Okay.
This is just perfect.
They wait for the game to be out for and they do that shit. So what is the point of feathers then? Yeah, if I don't get some compensation, I'm quitting. See what
You're saying
Genshin
we
has done.
should check the Owl Forest?
What do you think, Hoodle? Should we go to Elf Forest? There's so much shit. I had them for Kisara, but they were distracting in the cutscenes.
Not today!
Demons descend!
Flashing fang!
When are they doing that, Kevin? I can't believe they're doing that. That's like the whole game. That's the whole system of the game. Although I did wonder how, like, people that seriously play that game were getting so many units to +10. Like, feathers aren't exactly easy to come by.
Get lost!
Take this!
Not today!
It's over!
Try this!
Here's a healing on.
sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Any injuries?
Yeah, they basically are overhauling the way that you
What's this?
upgrade your heroes in Fire Emblem Heroes. And I'm like, how can they possibly implement a change that massive when the game has been out for so long? Like, that's asinine. Kevin. Gemini Aqua!
Out of our way.
It is good, but like, I'm also like, well, what the hell? So basically, before in the existing system, you had to level up.
Thank you.
You had to level up a hero to 5-star rarity, and then you had to raise its dupes to 5-star rarity and feed them into it in order to like get the bonus extra levels. So you'd have a 5-star unit that was plus 10 copies if you had 10 copies of it, like merge 10 copies. Now they're letting you just imprint them with not 5-star copies. So you could like have a 4-star, just get a bunch of 4-stars and then call it a day. So I'm like, that just seems crazy to me. Everyone will have every 3- and 4-star unit at plus 10 because it gives you so much fodder. From what I understand, merging lower rarity copies into a higher rarity one gives you SP, but not a full merge. Yeah. That's how it is existing. Oh, I hate this thing.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Yeah, it's true. Fire Emblem Heroes is very overwhelming.
I'll crush you!
It also has a lot of modes that I just never want to play, so a lot of the time, unless there's a mode to auto in it, I just close the game immediately. Although, sometimes I get the urge to level heroes, and then that game is great for it. Okay, we need to kill this one.
Can't get out of this! Try harder! Here I come!
Here's a healing art. Raging storm.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous!
And then I've got some runes in Dislight that have up arrows on them.
Commander of Heaven!
E-tier said. Oh, E-tier also wanted to tell you a while back that she's been playing Grand Blue. Oh, yeah. Always. At least I think she was talking about regular.
That's what my shield's for.
Well, I don't have you in the party right now, girl.
This one's mine.
Infernal Sword! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Now or never. Take this!
Oh, the circle of ow!
I owe you one.
Look out, it's gonna do the thing!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah, that keeps happening. Every time I need her boost attack, it's on cooldown, and then as soon as the charging stops, which is what she's supposed to counter, it's available. Don't like Kisara. Fuck. So cooking that food that restores CP after every battle, that is a really darn good thing to do. Let's go ahead and go a tiny bit further, and then we'll fast travel out. Oops.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
They wouldn't give us a boss fight out of the blue like that. They would have given us
quarters.
a healing area.
The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave
least I
no
hope.
doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Rinwell did just sprout wings. So I guess anybody. There are items here. No. Okay.
What's
Hey.
wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Oh, okay. I see. Just making sure. I thought there was 2 exits for some reason, and I'm like, oh, I went out the one I came in. Okay. So... now what? I guess we'll fast travel out and go restore CP. Since we're done with this floor anyway, we might as well. And we'll refresh our dish that restores
we made it here in one
CP after
piece.
every fight. Man, this is wild. Actually having money. Okay, so this is a... that's an upgrade. That is not an upgrade, not an upgrade. Kisara can get an upgrade. So can... cool. We're at 10 life bottles. 2 orange gels. 10 peach gels, okay. Maybe we'll buy a few lemon gels. And we'll go collect more money.
Did we really just spend that much money?
That's enough, Kisara. Let's make some more grilled fish, because that worked out.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
I'll be right back. She always calls me out. Give me the cornbread donut now. Okay. Here's the thing, Kisara. We wouldn't have to spend that much if the game would just make things cost less. Although I do feel like, in general, in Tales games, and most other RPGs for that matter, I am broke. I think Final Fantasy X-2 is, like, the only one where I'm actually, like, way overstocked on money. I want to buy some orange gels. That's probably the next thing that we're going to buy. See, this is the problem, Kev. There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing to auto in this game right now. Yeah, I guess I'll futz with this later. Okay, so we can now fast travel to the docks. Hangy, what is happening? What's the problem?
Looks like we.
Oh, I was complaining about Fire Emblem Heroes, not Epic 7. Epic 7, I used all my energy for the day, so I'm just kind of like... I'll probably do Ancient Inheritance before I go to bed or something. Last night I was up RTAing for some reason.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Literally could not tell you why. Most toxic meta ever, and I'm like, I want to RTA! I think, honestly, I was just riding the high of Rickarus working on people, so I'm like, I want to do that to more people. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure the reason was Rickarus. I won about maybe 2/3 of the fights yesterday. Every now and then you run into a sweat lord who emotes you and you like question everything. All of the existences. Actually, the last game before I went to bed, I remember it. My mediator Coeric was alone against an enemy Spectre Tenebria, and she kept healing just above the amount that I could damage her. Pokemon TCG? Pokemon TCG Ranked is actually pretty fun. If you got too high up and you fought sweaty people, like fail level people, that was not the most fun. So wait a minute, did I miss something here? What happened? There must be something in the Lord's quarters. Thank goodness that they don't force you to fight that big thing in front of it again. That would have been really annoying. Was there an item in here that I didn't see? Oh. Access key C, so there was.
It's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
I'm guessing that the Lord of the region was actually fine all along. What do you mean? Oh, the one that was being chased out by the Danons? Yeah, for sure. She was playing it up. I'm not sure why she went to all that length, but, you know, here we are. There's probably no reason for it either. Did Dime die? Yes.
This is just perfect.
So... about? Yeah, he turned into a lake.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something
Money,
hiding
money,
around
money.
here.
Money, money.
An opponent like this should be easy.
No arts for you.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. My turn.
Beware of the giant Tonberry.
Its armor's too strong. Split it open. Be my guest. Double demon fire.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Final Fantasy X-2 ending is gonna feel like the end of an era. It's like when we beat Divinity. Except Divinity was way
No scratches
longer.
on my shield or my armor.
Beach gel. I do like that there are areas where you can farm enemies that drop, like, the healing items. Flatfish. Okay, so there's a big one, there's a big boy coming up.
Ah, pardonnez-moi.
Vandal Dragon.
Take this.
Here I go. You're mine. I'll shoot them out of the sky. Denied. Go for the weak point.
Burn in hell. Big blast. You're mine. Portal blade. First strike. Infernal torrent. It's over. First strike.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
At least Divinity was a good game. Wow, the disrespect. Not on my watch.
Take this. Severed wing.
Now I'm real mad.
No. Hard hurricane. Spear. Rising phoenix.
I like how Rising Phoenix is actually a dive towards the ground. There's nothing rising about it at all.
Reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Here's a healing arm.
Double demon fang.
All finished. You hear it now.
Raging
Here I
storm.
come. No escape.
Gemini Aqua!
Infernal torrent.
Shining supernova.
It's on.
Dance
I'm
in
on
the
this.
wind. Healing
Eat your spirit.
In a bind.
I'm not done.
Nothing gets by me. Eagle fly.
It's over. Take this. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down. Far enough.
Double demon fang.
Go
Try this. Infernal torrent. You're finished. Try harder.
Water. Hear my call. Go
You're
get it.
mine.
First strike.
Devastation.
Here's the evil.
Soda.
Freeze the wind.
Rising phoenix.
Here.
Armor won't save you.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Nice, that wasn't so bad.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Yeah. I think that, actually, it's just Dolphin
Get rid of the
Dive.
barrier.
We'll just have to go back and check.
Get lost.
Get lost!
If it's in the sky, where are you going?
All I know is some of the skill names are whack, but at least we have Gemini Aqua.
Healing
Gemini Aqua.
Nicely done.
This'll make us even.
Ooh. Isara? Maybe not? Oh, it's an upgrade for him. Okay. Elemental attack, resistance up. Resistance. That would be actually pretty cool. Max HP 15%, attack 15%. This grit emblem.
More formidable.
So, okay, we're good to return now. And then go back to level 3 so that we can pass through the little area where that sensor was. Oh boy, here's the heal point.
If Almadria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Here's the thing. We're gonna fast travel one more time. And I'm gonna stock up on items before we do this. If I can get a couple more orange gels, I think that would be good.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We could also cook food that will give us a benefit during the battle. Oh yeah. Three orange gels. We're going with 10 life bottles. Yep. So what is gonna be good? Attack up. EXP boost. More dropped items. Elemental defense up. Defense up. Do double ingredients for plus 90%. So you get a ton of elemental defense. Earned combat points up. What is that? Attack up S? That would actually be kind of good, right? Yeah, let's have Law make pork buns.
Hell yeah! There's no way you can complain about how this tastes.
Alright. Yes. Alright. So, to the wharf. Yeah, more attack. I mean, it will improve our
Looks
DPS.
like we made it here in one piece.
Making the boss easier, somehow, maybe. It's a small attack boost, but we amplified the effects because Law made it. So now we just have to get to the elevator and then we can save. So we got 2 more fights before we can get there. Was that a... I hope it was an actual pork butt.
Yes.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Commander of Heaven. Phoenix
Could have been worse.
in a bind.
I never understood why Rinwell says that, though. Like, after you fast travel, her comment is, I wish we could have gotten here faster.
Don't get complacent.
It's like, but the traveling. Okay. Here's the save. How's this boss gonna go? You know, I think we're gonna replace Law with Dohalim.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
It's Rinwell. She's probably just losing her mind as usual. That's true.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
There it is.
Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
Nah.
That is the way of those
We're just
who possess
confronting
great
her.
Power, the very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey.
Well, we are an
Though
amnesiac,
you
so
two
anything.
seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to
Burning
waste.
hatred.
To say it was
A
only
desire
my
for
fault is simply
revenge.
laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
So the wings are actually on Rinwell.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed.
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of. Mesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad-eyed child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Good luck, everyone! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I choose!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
Double demon fang!
Burning thunder field! Water! Hear my in here!
Target's a target.
You picked the wrong fight! I'll take you! It's over!
Where are you going?
Quick, quick, quick!
Not in your dreams!
In a vine?
Nice!
Take this!
Rotating pile driver from Dohalim?
Now you see what I can do!
You may be strong, but
Oh.
I'll never back down!
Double demon fang!
Ignite!
I'm only getting
Rotating
First aid!
Stay away! Here I come! Slot!
Elusive deity! Take this! Resonate with the earth!
Where are you going, Kate?
Try and run.
Burn in hell!
Blooming with
Here, let me help.
What's she
Thank
doing
you.
now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Double demon fang! Double demon fang! I owe you one.
Saving this one.
Captivity!
Take this!
Confiscated!
Just attack.
Rise and phoenix!
Woo! Heal me, please!
Can't get out of this! Ready and ready!
Burn in hell!
I can carve through armor! Captivity!
you. Oh, I did it too early. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, well, it's probably gonna do something psycho soon, I would think, right? Because we got it to about half now, and it's... Oh, shit!
In a bind? I can carve through armor!
Shoot it!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix They're attacking separately! Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
Ah, I couldn't move. It body blocked me. Oh, Dulhalim's dead too? Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here.
Stay away from my friend!
Xion just...
I can handle it.
Oh! Everyone is dead! Alright.
I'll be saving this one.
You're mine! It's over!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
Here's evil. Here's a healing art.
Let's throw a peach gel at Rinwell.
The winds of judgment
Uh-oh.
your way. Fall before impending calamity. Chaotic disaster. Natural defenses of fate.
Wow! That just killed everyone! No way! That's wild! Wow! That's really something.
Such sad eyes, child.
It's very hard to,
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the
It's very hard to. Oh, what the fuck? Why am I? Whoa, 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 what?
Loathe me. Every step brings
Whoa!
being me.
You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
A debut performance! Severing wings! Devastation!
Thank you.
Rising Phoenix!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mega ray.
Once they're separate, that's like.
Where are you going?
Yeah, that was definitely some Genesis level garbage. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming I should probably focus on her after she goes separate. Oh, why'd I do that?
Take this! Devastation! Rising Phoenix! Begin! Double Phoenix!
I never fit.
Begin!
Here's a healing art.
Ready? Stay away from my friend! All mine! I'm not done! Resonate with the earth! Double Demon Fang! Take this!
Glacial spear. Here's the Evo.
Oh, I saw that happened the first time she did it. I thought I heard the little boost noise.
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready. In here.
Take this! Stardust! Devastation! It's showtime! Double Demon!
Now you see what I can do. Far enough.
In a bind! You're finished! Devastation! Burn in hell!
Stay away.
Take this!
Hey, that.
Begin! You're finished! Try harder!
I can only rely on my
Radiant here.
Devastation!
Here goes. Go get him. Annihilation.
You're mine!
Iron Flame.
Rising Falcon! Elusive deity! Take this!
This one's mine.
I'll face you!
Confiscated.
I'm not done!
Nice. Yeah, Rinwell is really good here.
Rising Phoenix! You're finished!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Stay away.
I'll smash you!
Far enough.
Eternal devastation! I'll face you!
Ow.
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Totally dead.
I'll bring you back from death a bit.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh yeah.
Any more of them will burn out.
I forgot I was gonna tell Kev about that. Rosenlock started playing Bleach Brave Souls because of that random day that I was looking at things on PSN and he was in the call and I was like, oh, Bleach Brave Souls is here on. Yeah.
Denied. Here, let me help. Feel.
Carve through armor!
This one's mine. Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more! Try this! They're attacking separately!
Shit.
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah! Take it away!
Excuse me, freaks. Please heal me.
Hey, drink more. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this.
It's just a beat 'em up, isn't it, Rosen? I've seen Kevin play it for a few years now. Ah!
That looks bad.
Wits about you, people.
I'll never forgive you.
Okay, she did it.
I'll take you down.
Nice. Get him.
You don't scare me.
Take this! Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now.
Now you see what I can do!
Astral energy.
Take this! Portal blade!
Not on my watch.
Severing wind! I'll face you! Does it hurt?
Can't take it. I'm ready.
gonna use another lemon gel on myself.
Where are you going?
You don't think I can do it again? Alright. Shit. Okay. Give me orange gel.
What in the world?
Dohalim!
I'm alright. I'm still thin.
Try harder!
I'm grateful. In a bind?
Burn in hell!
Now do another orange gel.
This should do it!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Ah, we lost Rinwell. Fuck.
Just what the doctor ordered.
No art of being interrupted.
I owe you one!
It's in your hands now.
Demon Fang!
Take it! And handle this.
Try harder!
No! Rinwell's dead! Get up!
Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Out of the woods, it seems.
Emergency! Emergency!
Let's use the...
Her master core. Not while I'm around, she isn't. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. Freeze, Lancer.
Yeah, it didn't. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the prompt.
Before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Oh, there goes him.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special.
Can we keep you alive, please?
And now, they're mine.
Oh, are you fucking kidding?
I've still got some fight left in me.
Alright.
My true power! This one's mine! Denied!
Hear my
Now
call.
we see what I can do!
You picked the wrong fight! Stardust!
Be another orange.
Pierce evil.
She did it again?
Judgment flow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Oh, I could not see that. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Thank you for the heal.
Take this!
Okay.
You will suffer!
Everyone is alive.
I'm not done! Devastation!
Again? Oh my god, oh my god.
Have to be careful.
So wait, we killed the dragon. We killed it. Does that mean the fight's over? Holy god. Okay. That actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Kill her.
You murdered
Boom.
my mother and father.
Fuck, just let her kill her! Like, what?
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that
I don't
now.
think she cares.
So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in.
You know what could save
I'm
this
sure
cutscene?
justice
If
is served the
Shion
right
said,
way.
"But I will," and then she
You
shoots
dare
her.
mock me with your foolish, useless pity. A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
Something is gonna kill her. Oh. I was wondering when you'd pop
That swordsman again.
back up.
An assassin from our homeland.
Oh, I bet you he's gonna kill her.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Gasp.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Off my sword, wench!
Volron.
Before it's too late.
Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Oh, he really is Sephiroth.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Z-Heart. You should be friendly towards me since I have animal ears. Oh no, the mask! He'll remember everything! What is that? He's a member. Oh shit! Who was that? Hey Lisa.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin!
Hopefully not.
Say something!
Oh, anime.
Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Oh, is he gonna kidnap Shion and we don't get to use her?
Shion!
Girl, you about to get... Oh, he can feel pain? Well... Jig's up. Yeah, Kevin said sharing again.
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
Wow, she just gave up. She just gave up because her BF... Oh, I guess they're all dead now. Yeah, that wasn't the real Shion.
Over. Bye.
Wow, well. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Till then, you are to calm your mind and await for instruction. Are we half Renin? Are we an experiment?
I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Wow, we look so fancy. The maiden will maintain control over things. Just focus on breaking your concentration. Not breaking your concentration while the ceremony's in progress. Oh, Lisa redeeming a chicken fact? Oh, have a good night, Emin. You think he looks better now without the mask? Yeah, Lisa's demanding a chicken fact. From that one. To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we've managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony. Alright, take care, man. But seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears to rest.
Hey Lisa, are you, there?
Kevin is, he's choosing a story from our 50 Shades of Chicken book. Looks like he's gonna be reading Whipped Livers. For you, Lisa. It's on Amazon. It's a cookbook and chicken smut.
The door of the Sub-Zero opens, revealing a kitchen filled with people nibbling on canapes and sipping wine. Oh, a party! I'm relieved for once not to be the main course. Blades appears, distracted, chatting with his guests as he reaches for more canapes. Odd. There aren't any canapes in here. Before I know what's happening, he reaches discreetly inside me and pulls out my giblets. Now? He deftly slides my liver out of its paper envelope, while appearing to focus on his conversation with a talkative fellow holding a napkin. Blakes, what are you doing? I whisper urgently. He doesn't answer, but looks around the room smiling benignly. He continues to fondle my liver with his fingertips until I can't stand it. He gently places my quivering offal into a skillet where some softened onions were waiting for me. Holy fucking shit! We're cooking in the middle of a party? Everyone's mingling and chatting, but I am not paying attention. He stirs my insides with a deft wooden spoon, around and around. I squirm and gasp as I feel a hardening in my heated organ. Always so ready, Miss Hen. He whispers. I make a low hiss of longing. How can he do this with all these people here? He nonchalantly carries my blushing liver to the food processor. Oh, how long will he keep escalating this? It makes me feel so dirty. He pulses the machine a few times, whipping me into a soft frenzy. My insides dissolve in ecstasy, my mind a spiral of pure sensation. I can't hold it any longer. I groan as his long finger continues to hit the pulse button. I'm thankful that the room full of people seems completely oblivious. He appears to be perfectly composed. This isn't fair. He calmly spoons me onto toast and takes a long, slow bite, from which it takes me several minutes to recover. I can't believe you just did that. You'd be surprised what I can do, Miss Hen. No. Nothing about Shifty Blade surprises me more.
Was there a picture with that one, Kevin?
No. Not the way.
Oh. Yeah, Lisa, this book, so it's 50 Shades of Chicken. And it has the stories, right? But then it also has
Thank you.
actual recipes for stuff. But then there's also the stories. So, yeah, that's what you get. We actually have a chicken encyclopedia also that he can read things from, but people seem to prefer the slutty chicken stories, so, that's why they're so expensive. Yeah, Kevin's making us quesadillas, so no more redemptions for now. You'll redeem it next stream. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Kevin will be here tomorrow night. I can see why those stories are popular. This is giving me Xenosaga vibes. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. You read fan fictions
Nobody wants to explain anything
online?
They just threaten and harass.
Now I'm starting to
instead.
understand your friendship with E-Tier, Lisa.
Does everyone think I am? Some sort of a talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered coming out. Might as well head back to my room.
I think we're about to find out. It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh?
Yes!
What is this? You and E-Tier have an alliance? Yeah, well, we already know about the Secret Girls Alliance. I added you guys last night. Just do what you have to get this thing over with. Right. What is AO3?
I just wanted to go back. To Dana. to my home.
Anime.
Elfin.
Niori.
We've only made one thing.
Yes! Yes!
Oh. We've only made one thing from the 50 Shades of Chicken. It was called Dripping Thighs. It was quite good.
Elfin. Live for me.
No. Niori. No!
Wait, please. Wait,
Oh. Oh, I thought he was missing fingers, but he's just going like this. A Genshin.
That.
Uh-oh.
How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
I think we might be a little bit further than that, to be honest, Rosen. Don't touch it.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream.
So, before, he used to not be able to feel pain, and that sword is literally made of fire, so that's why he could use it.
Where is
But now he can feel pain, so... don't touch it. Oh. Oh, it's disappearing. Well...
I need to find them. Better start looking.
E2 likes romantic fanfics. Oh, perfect. Yeah, just go ahead and send it right over to her.
Niori. Shion.
She also likes fanfics that involve, maids. And, like, disasters. If it could include all three, that would be the best.
You're mine! Slash! Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Oh, I'm speaking for you because we're a duo.
Severing Wing! Devastation! Stardust!
I'll never tell.
Devastation!
take me a long time.
Severing wind! Devastation!
Oh, okay, we're just gonna die.
There! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! Crush! Shockwave Slash! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Swallow Blade! Try harder! Swallow... Swallow Blade! Wind! Devastation! Stardust! Devastation! Swallow Blade! Wind! Slash! Swallow
Oh, he
Blade.
can't use his art.
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Crush! Dragon Swarm! Shockwave Slash! Next! Double Demon Fang! Here I come!
Dots, did this part of the game...
Swallow
Oh, shit.
Blade!
Did this part of the game, take a really long time for you?
There! Double
Like, these
Demon
things are
Fang.
super bulky.
Double Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Wind! Devastation! Rising... Here I come! Severing wind! Stardust! Devastation! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! Severing wind! Devastation! Stardust! Crush! Try harder! Shockwave Flash! Take this! Shockwave Flash! Here I come! Crush! Dragon Swarm! Swallow Blade! Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Wind! Eat dirt! Huts! Double Demon Fang! Slash! Hut! Swallow Blade!
Yeesh.
Alvin?
Oh, hey, Rinwell.
Rinwell,
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive.
So much
Are you
FGC
alright?
drama tonight? Oh, what happened?
yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Oh, they brought infiltration
Look.
again?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Retired Avenger. I heard the Taco Bell pizza was back for 1 day. Oh, that's the... Tuck said it was for 1 day.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
But he could be wrong. I don't like red hair, dude. I'm actually not crazy about Doholim either. He's fun to play, but I don't really like him. I'm locked out of fast travel for a long while. That stinks because I wanted to do those, I wanted to do those arena fights, but that's okay. Let's do them later, I guess. Double Demon Fang! Hi, Hydreigon. Hydreigon says hello, Kevin. Yeah, there's some there's some things happening in this game. That is for sure.
Go no further! You're mine! It's over! Raging Storm! Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind! A debut for
Keep it high! Just back it out again!
Stardust!
Malevolence! Arctic Waterfall!
Arctic Waterfall! Double Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Here goes! Illuminate the dark!
In a bind?
Holy quiver! Holy land! Here
Severing
goes!
Wind! Elusive Devastation! Rotating Pile Stardust!
Lightning and death!
Alphen feels so naked without his
Holy quiver! Holy land!
Slash! Air Swallow Blade! Double This one's all mine!
without his special flame sword stuff.
Double Demon Fang!
At least we have double Demon Fang.
Swallow Blade!
And he can't do any of his held attacks.
That's my cue!
What's this game about? Two races of people. One of them is enslaving the other. There's some kind of competition between the people at the top to become the lord of the people that are enslaving everybody.
Rising Falcon! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
This Rinwell Butterfly Wing? I know, it looks good, doesn't it? Well, maybe we're gonna play as Rinwell for a bit. It says in the log that we defeated Crusadermon. Yeah, that was the original data log command. It's a meme. I really should, what I should be doing is I should make a custom data log that summarizes what game I'm currently playing. And I should actually, like, keep up with it. That would be pretty helpful, wouldn't it? Do we do helpful things around here, though? I don't know. But these are so much better. Oh, man.
Speaking of Thistleum. It's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh?
What is Thistleum?
The
Oh, that's
whole
the
town was
village.
built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them.
I just
of our
don't know
good
why these
intentions.
wings are so big.
Say, Elfin, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
I wonder if Alpin's going to be a... Okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Don't you dare speculate. He does. I put it on him. Yeah, there was a time where she had devil horns and a halo. She also had Angie glasses. Wait a minute. How come I can't... I can't discover that owl. What the heck? Double Demon Fang! Hello? Am I just not able to get this owl right now? Is that what's going on? I can't even jump like normal.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Well, even if you do, I can't get them.
Alphin! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
He is clearly upset.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah.
So,
And our
what
ears.
did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
Yeah, Law, shut up.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did.
However,
next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was
the
able
ears
to
are
withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside
a
me.
result of the strange experiments.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Yes.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
We don't know.
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the
You
ceremony
too may
was
now live in
actually for,
Canada.
unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
You can customize their
Naori's
appearances in
family
these
name
games, Lisa, so
was
I
Imaris.
made him into a dog boy.
Imaris?
That's why Kisara's wearing those sharp
As in
sudglasses
Shion
too.
Imaris?
And
So they're
actually
distant
everybody's
relatives or
glasses are
something?
all
Wait,
my
or
editing.
Are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean... you
Because the characters are so goofy that being able to make them
Perhaps he
look
was a part of this spirit
like
channeling
they
ceremony?
act is just
I don't
perfect.
know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
Or an outlaw.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
317!
That's right. pretty much an antique of a human being.
Thoughts?
Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen.
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Drug every.
Kisara.
Does need a hug.
Listen, what you really need
What you need is to go
time.
fishing right now.
Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
Major?
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Well, Protag switch to Kisara.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine.
We could play Dohalim or
All right, everyone.
or
Let's
Rin
break for
now, since Alphen kind of sucks.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
The others. No.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renin sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renin, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain.
Frank, huh? No, my name is Dolan.
Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Who the hell am I? Frank, huh? Alright, see you later, Hydreigon. Have a great day/night.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down.
That I will. Take care.
I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe.
Let's get going.
She let herself get captured. Maybe she's not planning on being rescued. Now that the love of her life feels pain when he touches her.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their
I
territory.
actually can't see anything because I'm wearing sunglasses
now
at
they're
night.
looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past.
The bigger question here is, how did you go 300 years without aging?
Or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too.
I was about to say, E-tier,
you were there for both of us.
don't you walk this path.
You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that
Yeah.
of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up.
Yeah, we're gonna go a little longer, and then I'm gonna
it's not like
take it easy for the rest of the night, just because I've had kind of a weird day.
Your own free will, right?
In terms of
the
how I'm
truly
feeling.
terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that
Chilling
power.
on the couch with a blanket
They're the ones
sounds
you should be
kind of
blaming.
amazing right now.
Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh? What will I even accomplish going alone?
Oh, good. We have our conversation with Law.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree.
I hear the Nagito is
That
strong
doesn't
in
mean
this.
I don't understand
this
either.
scene.
But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me. That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still
All
so
right,
much
have a good night,
that...
Eater.
There I go again. So much for the inspiring orphan of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
be blessed.
Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen.
Yeah,
I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Alright, I think before I go back to the inn, let's make our save and probably call it there for the night, guys. Not the longest session ever of this game. We got about, like, what, a little over 3 hours? But yeah, I think I want to take it easy for the rest of the night, make sure I get well rested, and we'll probably do more of this game, I would say, on Saturday. Probably Saturday. If not tomorrow. We'll see what I'm feeling. But anyways, guys, as always, Dots, Frozen, anybody else that's out there lurking, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.